it's gonna take a while because of our frosted windows.
We still don't have water pressure. We lost it last night. I kept the basements at 50 degrees, but it wasn't enough to keep the water from freezing out. I'm just gonna park next to this front gate, I guess. Before we go in there. Probably take about 40 gallons. We just lost water pressure a little bit ago. It's 60 degrees in that bay, and it's below freezing at the edge of the bay. There's like a foot between the thermometer and the door, and there's water lines right on the edge of that door, and that's what's freezing and causing us to lose water pressure. It is 5:40 at night. It's probably about 2.5 hours. We've been running the engine of our RV now for all of that time. Basically, I had all of the bays down below running at about 60 to 55 degrees, and we still froze up. We lost water for about 2 hours. Started Artemis. Artemis thankfully has, because she has a winter package, has a heating system that runs the coolant from the engine all the way back to the rear of the RV to heat up all of the underbelly of the bays. I was able to raise the temperature up from 60 degrees to about 74, 75 degrees, and I unfroze everything. So now I'm gonna go ahead and shut the RV off. Probably gonna fire up the water heater again because we gotta keep that running like pretty much full time when it's negative 37 below wind chill right now. It's negative 37 below and we have running water. I'm so excited. This is a new low for us. This is a new high. I don't know. This is a new record for us. So tonight it's probably going to hit a negative 40 or colder with the wind chill. Glad we filled up all of our tanks the other day because, yeah, we're literally ready for everything. And we're taking this on. And next week, when it's like 34, 36 degrees, I'm going to be outside in shorts barbecuing.
Artemis won't start.
It's 9 o'clock at night. Or actually, it's 9:30 at night. We're doing okay. We still have water pressure. The problem is that this heater has been running for the last 3 hours straight without any kind of a break. And it's an old heater, and I don't want it to have to. It's taxing. I don't want to overheat it. I don't want to melt anything down. And we have to get Artemis started. I can't just let that battery freeze. So I have to crack this open and jumpstart Artemis in negative 40 degree wind chill right now.
It's negative 13 with a negative 38 wind chill.
Yeah. So it's going to get really cold in here for a second.
So yeah, batteries are down there. Those are stairs that we keep very bundled.
The good news is that I don't have to get out of the RV to do this.
Yes. Sorry, babe. I'm not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. It's okay. I don't think she would want to.
Oh, yeah. I don't think she's. Oh, yeah, that rug is frozen.
Ooh, that's cold. Don't do that.
Here it is. We've basically just opened the floor.
A hole in
We've got a big open window. A
Ten-
floor window.
Negative. Yeah, these batteries are freaking frigid right now. I've had to do this a couple times where I've had a jumper, but usually after I've done something stupid. I don't know if I left the light on or something. I don't think so. The fans didn't get left on. Like nothing really got left on here. So this full battery. I don't know if it's connected. Find out. It's so cold right here. You can probably turn that electric heater on for now.
Yikes. I was like, what if we can't get this started and we can't go get propane?
I have one more battery charger in there. Plus, we have jumper cables. I can throw 3 things on it in an hour. I know it will start. It's never not going to start. I have never in my life been stranded because of a vehicle, and I will never be stranded because of a vehicle. We'll be okay. So, but I'm going to have to leave this running most of the night.
Which is unfortunate. It's not the quietest vehicle.
It is once it gets warmed up. It quiets down a bit. But
yeah, but she was struggling earlier.
Hi. Yeah, let me.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
That turn
I'm like
it
trying to
off.
help. It's really funny. I'm like,
What do we do?
Hey, want to help us out? Subscribe to our channel. It's totally free and it would really bring us joy. Then click the bell notification so you know when we have a new video up. Thanks.
I was just saying the bus furnace has been running for like 20 of the last 24 hours. I'm really kind of worried about it just overheating or getting too hot or failing on us. You know, it's been really reliable and we rely on it way too much. I'm giving the furnace a break. That's why I started Artemis. I even shut Buddy off because I'm getting the heat out of the engine now. So we're going to heat it up off of gasoline for a little while. Gas is what, $2.89 a gallon, and propane is $3.50 a gallon. Like half dozen of one, 6 dozen of the other. It doesn't matter. Like you're just spending a lot of money to keep an RV warm when it's negative 40 out. This is the coldest we've ever been through. It's so funny because like I don't even remember negative 35 last year. I know it sucked, but I don't remember everything we did. And I think this has been worse. I keep looking at you and not the camera.
Yes.
Haha. Today's been miserable, guys. I mean, we've been comfortable, and we were just talking with a friend of ours at Vlogs in New Mexico, and he was like wondering how we were doing. And yeah, it's negative 38, but we're in short sleeves. I got my I could change shirts. I'm really hot. I could put on shorts.
You're not. That's not short sleeves. I'm in short sleeves.
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees in here. It's super warm, and we have to keep it that warm because it's the only way to keep the basement sets warm.
Not cheap though.
No, but having running water all winter long.
Cheaper than driving south and still getting stuck in it.
So every 45 minutes for the last, I don't know, 3-4 hours, I've been just turning the pump on and letting a little bit of water out to keep the water moving through those lines so it doesn't have a chance to freeze. I'm really just kind of hoping that by keeping water moving most of the night that we will be able to keep that tank and the pump from freezing up again. It's already frozen up twice in the last 48 hours, and every time it freezes up we run the risk of rupturing lines, rupturing seals, doing damage to the water system that's in a really difficult place to get to and would be really expensive to repair. Artemis has been on now for the last couple of hours. You can see here, let's get my fat head in the phone out of the way. We're running at about 180 temp right now. The oil pressure up, so we didn't want to start. I had to jump it, pumping heat in the back, and basically we're going to go to bed in about an hour and a half, and I want to get as much heat as I can into that basement before we go to sleep, because once we go to sleep it's going to suck. The furnace is going to run all night, and it has to run all night, otherwise we're going to lose water again. It'll be a little bit warmer tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be about 10 degrees warmer, and that 10 degrees will actually give us a little bit of relief. I don't know what we're gonna do if we get crazy cold this winter. Take this full tank and drive somewhere where it's a little less crazy cold? I don't know. Stay tuned to find out, I guess. I don't even know how the fucking doorknob works right now.
Go potty. Go on.
Go potty. She's like, she knows it's bad. Go potty.
What was that?
Go potty. So I just woke up. The furnace has been running all night since we went to bed at like 1:30. Thermostat is set at like 72. That's 59 degrees in here. It's cold as hell. A big gust of wind woke me up. negative 3 under the bus. 63 in here and -0 on the side. So it's never colder on the side than it is under. Let's get the buddy going. That's the only way I'm getting it warm in here again. We woke up with no water pressure, even though our bays, let me get this. Our water bays were 65 degrees this morning. The water in the tank is fine, but the lines are frozen up. It's currently 74 in that side bay, and we still don't have water pressure. I just lit the water tank again to get some more heat in there. It's been like an hour. Still negative 36 with wind chill, even though it's warming up out there. We went through a 100-pound tank of propane in like 4 days. We're under a half a tank now. I gotta check, but I'm pretty sure we're under half a tank now.
I feel like it was 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days of just constant. That tank lasted us all summer. Give you a judgment of how big that tank is. All summer of cooking, running the water heaters for showers, like everything that we needed propane for. It lasted a whole summer, and we ran through the whole tank. Yeah, like 3.5 days. It's very windy today. It's extremely cold. I don't think it's safe to drive Artemis over, and not only that, but getting this thing into that lot was a huge pain in the ass. I don't know if their lot's even been plowed. It's like 2 days before Christmas. The last thing any of those guys wants to do is deal with us. So I'm gonna try and put an extended stay on here in negative 30-degree weather. Gotta go over to Camping World and find one, and then I gotta come back here and put it on, and we gotta get the propane tanks filled so that we have enough propane for the weekend. I can go get a couple of 30-pound tanks, which will give us 60 pounds.
We are rocking so hard right now.
I feel wind coming back in.
The wind gusts are worse than yesterday.
Way worse than yesterday. It's scary right now. It's terrifying right now. I gotta get us more propane. I gotta go get your car started now, and it's negative 38. It hasn't been started in 2 days.
And it's probably covered in snow and ice.
All right, I'm gonna take pants off. I'm gonna take my pants.
All right. We have water pressure again. I woke up early this morning to use the bathroom, and I had to test the water because that is what you do because we've been losing water pressure. So it worked fine this morning, but then when Steven got up, it was frozen. Now we're gonna make sure, now that it's going again, to come out and test it every 45 minutes or so. The wind is just whistling and knocking us around right now. Holy shit.
Oh my God. Dude, it's so cold out here. It's warmer by air temperature, but the same wind chill because of the wind. Artemis has been getting rocked all day. We were gonna drive her to get more propane, but I don't think we can. I think it's too windy and too cold. Oh, that's good enough. Oh my God. I gotta get inside. My fingers are already frozen in their gloves. Oh my God. Okay, I took off to run some errands and the window immediately iced up. Oh, it's so bad. I'm not going anywhere until I get this thing unfrosted. Oh, so miserable today. -4 in there, but much colder with that wind. I went outside to dump a few cans of garbage, a few bags of garbage, and I didn't have gloves on, and I swear to God, my fingers almost froze off. It is so freaking windy right now and this cold. I don't know if you can see, the wind is just whipping. Look at that. Look at, I don't know if you can see over here. Look at all that.
Okay, we looked all over town for an extended stay, so we didn't have to drive in these crazy winds and these crazy temps. But now we have to because we could not find one in town. Everything's like order only, and we don't have time to wait for that. This is all inside. We have a long way to go. I can't get the defrost on, I don't think. But we're screwed, pretty much. Luckily, the fill is only like down the street, but the winds are so crazy, and just to get this out of here and to shut it all down, just to get it on the road, is risking a lot. Defrost not working. Buddy is gonna have to work. Is it on? I guess it's on.
I see up there.
What?
So it's already cracking it up a little bit on the bottom there, I see.
Okay. We're in a panic and a scramble to get
heat for the weekend.
propane. We ran out of propane quick.
Yeah. We might not have propane for Christmas with 65 gallons of water on board.
Poor Bella is so scared right now because Steven is running around like crazy. We all are. And I stow all of my jewelry making stuff, all my bits and pieces. I put that stuff on the floor in the back and on the bed. And when Bella is scared, she jumps up on the bed. So she jumped up with all my stuff, and we freaked out and kicked her off, but she's so scared and I just feel horrible, and this is some scary times right now. Okay, these fans work. This one does not turn around, this one does. I remember in a previous video, or in the last winter when we were doing this, there was a comment that said, why don't you just turn the fans around and aim them at the windshield? That was the fastest pack up and stow and go we've ever done.
Hopefully the gate's still open. Looks like it. Looks like it. We're golden.
Oh my God. And there's people here. You're okay, babe. We made it to Camping World. We got a fill.
Last minute, they just announced as we got back here that they're closing in half an hour.
Oh my God. Yeah, we did the fastest stow and go ever. I'm so glad we did.
I called you as soon as I realized we weren't going to get that extended stay.
Oh my God.
This is as close as we've ever cut propane before.
And in the worst temps
And
ever.
in the worst possible temps to be doing this.
And on a holiday weekend.
On a
Like when you
holiday
can't.
weekend. We'll be back here on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, as cold as it is. And then
Oh
after
my
that, we
God.
won't need propane for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, because it's going to be like
Just 'cause it's
30s.
gonna warm up. But right now, if we want all that water on board to stay on board.
Look, there's a rainbow for us right there. Do you see it? Oh my God. Bella is crying, but there's no need to cry, Bella. We did it. I don't think my heart will stop racing though until we get back and parked up and settled in for the night. Bella, Jesus. That's nice. Steven is inside paying for the propane, and I'm out here just breathing.
Look at what you just paid for propane.
Oh my God. There is this rainbow right here
We're heading home
just
victorious.
for us.
After all,
Overtime.
2 days with a panic. 2 days with a panic.
That was quite the panic. Yeah, I'm so glad that the journey back is so short.
And tomorrow it starts to get warmer. So we're almost through this now.
Even though it's still crazy cold tomorrow, it is
It's gonna
such a
be-
difference in temperatures.
Like 10, 15 degrees is going to be warmer. It's going to be the difference between barely hanging on and being able to relax a little. All of the basement heaters are probably pulling like 40 amps from the batteries right now, but I knew that, I mean, we're only going to be gone for less than an hour, so I was like, oh, let's just get this
Watch
shit
out for
done.
this guy.
Oh yeah. No one coming that way, but this guy, he's turning right.
Alright.
Go. Oh, it's spinning. Already spinning.
Oh God.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, sure did.
Just take it nice and easy and let the weight push you.
Yeah, we got what we needed. We don't need like to rush this and get.
Maybe stop at the last 20 feet, please.
Oh.
You okay? Let me go make sure we're where we were supposed to be.
Okay.
I'll come back in a little.